Logan, you up the ante here tonight, bringing your brother Jake Paul. How does that change the dynamic of tomorrow?
The entire dynamic has changed. I've neutralized the bloodline with a bloodline of my own. The guy has the power of God in his right hand. We saw him knock down Anderson Silva last week, one of the greatest combat sports fighters of all time. I'm so glad you're here, bro.
I'm gonna make the bloodline bleed their own blood tomorrow. Stop playing with us. When you mess with the Paul brothers, you will fall, brothers.
That was good.
That was good. I practiced last night.
That was good.